Okay, so let's read lesson. Okay, we can read lesson 12. The past tense to be, have, ir can. Visi šitie žodeliai to be, have ir can yra very important, VIP. Jie yra pagalbiniai žodeliai, to be žodelis ir žodelis can. Klausimuose nereikalauja pagalbinio žodelio do, does. Have gali būti ir su pagalbiniu žodeliu do ir be. Jie visi yra kitokie negu paprasti veiksmažodžiai, todėl kad jų pagalba yra sudaromi laikai. Taip kad jie turi pirmą reikšmę to be, būti, have, turėti, can, galėti, bet taip pat gali būti ir naudojami sudaryti kitiems laikams. Taip pat reikia atkreipdėmėsi, kad po žodelio can niekada neina to, niekada neina bendratis. Mes nesakom I can't to eat. I can eat, I can speak, I can do it. Okay? O have turi vieną prasme turėti. I have a car. O kita čia jau duoda yra prasmė privalėti. Čia bus I had to work hard. Aš turėjau, privalėjau dirbti sunkiai. Ir su šita reikšme I have to go, I have to do something, visada eis bendratis, ok? Tai po can bendratis neina, po have eina bendratis. Ok, tai dabar paskaitom, pirmi du žodžiai čia tarsi identiškai šitam tekste. Was where, buvo vienas kita daugiskaita. Where were you this time last year, Mr. A? A year ago I was in Turkey. I was at a school there. Were you studying English then? Yes, I was studying a little, but not very much. I was at a school in Ankara. My brother was there too. It was a very good school. All the teachers were good. The teacher for my class was very good. But my brother and I were only at school for a few weeks before what? Before coming to England, so our knowledge of the language was, of course, very small. Could. Paprasta prasmė galėjau praeitie kažką daryti. You can speak English a little now, Mr. B, can't you? Yes, I can speak a little. Not quite as much as my friend, Mr. A. Could you speak English a year ago? This time last year I could speak only a few words. I could not speak English well. It was very difficult to learn English. How was that? Well, I was not as lucky as Mr. A. He could get a good teacher. I could not. There were no English people in my town, a very small town in Egypt, and it was difficult to find a good teacher. There were one or two teachers, but they were not English. They could not speak English very well and couldn't explain the grammar to their students. So I was very glad to come to England to learn English well. Had, turėjau, privalėjau. What about you, Miss D? Could you speak English a year ago? No. A year ago I couldn't speak a word. I wasn't thinking about English or England. I had no time. We had a big farm and I had a lot of work to do on it. I had to work hard. Had you? That is very interesting. Yes. I am fond of the country and I was very fond of the work. But I couldn't do all that work and learn English too. I hadn't a minute for study from morning till night. What animals had you on the farm? Oh, we had horses and cows, sheep and pigs. And were they a lot of work for you? Well, there were 15 men working on the farm. They were all big eaters, and I had to feed all these men. It was nearly a full day's work cooking their food. I couldn't cook enough. They could always eat everything on the table. Oh yes, it was hard work, and I couldn't find time for study. But I had a happy time on the farm, and I was very sorry to come away. Thank you.